Hello, this is RICKY, the YouTube Tech Guy. Hey guys, so today I'm here to give you my first impressions of my first 48 hours with the LG V40. Now, this device has been a really cool experience to have. One, because it shows the potential of smartphones in 2019. Why do I say that? Because the triple camera setup is something that I knew I was gonna love from the beginning, and it's my first time testing it out, and I will say that LG has done some really great improvements since the G7. So first of all, I love having the triple camera because I love having the regular photo, the telephoto when I need it, and then the wide angle when I want it. Because so many times upon using even the Pixel 3 recently and now switching to this, it really was an experience of, man, I wish I had a wide angle right now, or I wish I could zoom in more and it wouldn't be as grainy. And that was something that I really did get with the Pixel in those instances that already within the first 48 hours, I don't get with this. Like, I love the potential of it. Now, the quality is good, especially in low light. They had the same f1.5 aperture that Samsung does, which is the current best camera I've ever seen in low light. So we're gonna be putting it up to the test against it. But upcoming on a vacation, you better believe that this is gonna be one of the main phones I shoot with just because of that triple camera setup. Say in a place like Disney World where I'm going, I can get the wide angle, I can get the regular shot, and I can get the zoom in on the castle or anything of that nature. It really stands out and something that I'm really excited about using this. Now, I will say that the battery life, although I haven't gotten a chance to do the full battery test, has been okay. Not the best, definitely, but it was okay overall. I really am hoping that we get better battery life on this device because overall, I will say that 3300 milliamps was the biggest thing that I think LG kind of skimped on. I wish they would have gotten a bigger battery. The camera is the highlight for me, as well as the OLED display. They still haven't got the notch phasing right. Basically, being able to phase out the notch is not entirely possible because of apps from Google that just don't hide it well. However, if you do use the app Nacho Notch, yes, that is the name of the app, it really hides the notch much better because otherwise you get basically bars on your screen, which of course you don't want. All in all, I think I'm going to really enjoy using this phone. It has a lot going for it. It does definitely have some drawbacks, battery being the biggest one for me that I can't fix per se, but I'm going to do my software tweaks. I'm going to speed it up. I'm going to make sure that everything is running as perfect as possible to really test out the battery life in my endurance test. But all in all, let's take a look at some of the photos, and that is the portrait shot. It's having trouble, especially with this kind of hair now. The cameras are definitely having more issue getting it, so I'm noticing that more and more. The blur is good, but definitely you could see some spots there when we zoom in on their camera comparisons. I could definitely see some spots that it missed. However, again, the low light is what's so impressive. This is in complete darkness, and if you would have seen the OnePlus 6 or the iPhone in this shot, man, this is so much better. So really good in low light compared to some of the best cameras out there on the market. And overall, just really good shots without too much lens flare. Those lens flare on the two posts right there is there, and that's what I feel it needs a little bit better control. That can be fixed with software tweaks, so I'm really looking forward to those. And hey, you have, you know, everything you could want in a phone for the most part, so really kind of curious to see if the battery life does improve. That is probably the thing I needed to be the most. Other than that, I can't say one bad thing about this phone other than the battery life. The UI, I will say I already changed to Nova Launcher, but all in all, a solid phone. So those were my first impressions. Let's go ahead and check out in a couple weeks and see how the review goes. Thank you as always for watching. This has been RICKY, the YouTube Tech Guy. Thank you for watching our video. If you liked it, why don't you go ahead and subscribe up there. Make sure you follow us on social media right here. And of course, check out our latest video up there. And right down here, you're going to find the perfect video for you. Or at least that's what YouTube tells me. Thanks again.